In one of our previous episodes of Insane Craft, we went ahead and made Sunday a pretty awesome base.
Since you gave me this, you are no longer my enemy, but you are my sworn enemy.
Wait, what? What? But he wasn't too happy with it. So in today's episode, we are going to be making our very own secret base using the security craft mod to add some pretty awesome additions and make it just that much more secret. So if you guys do enjoy, do me a favor, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you guys are new, and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into this episode of Insane Craft. So yeah, like I said, in a previous episode of Insane Craft, we made Ian this insane infinity gauntlet base, and something happened over here. I think this was Biffle. Biffle was messing around and managed to make it disappear. I'm not exactly sure how this technology works, but we're gonna be doing something a little bit similar, a little bit more secretive, just like this in our episode today. But instead of making everybody else new bases, we're gonna be making our very own new base. As I said a while ago, we wanted to make a new base, and we've had the same kind of setup for a while. We had the wall, we have our little base up here. We even have this pocket dimension that nobody else can get to. But in today's episode, I wanted to be just that much more secretive and make our very own secret base using the security craft mod, which adds a bunch of super cool things like password protected chests, keypads, laser blocks, bouncing betties, which are like explosive mines, and even things like electric fences. So we are not going to be short of anything to make this secret base out of in today's episode. But when making a base, the very first thing that we need to do is find a good location for it. As of right now, I feel like a lot of the spawn area is pretty much taken up, but I don't want to be too far away from spawn at the same time. It's like I want to be far, or I want to be in a different kind of area, so if Ian does blow up my base, it doesn't get destroyed. But I also want to be close enough so that I can still keep an eye on everyone at spawn. So here, let me fly around a little bit and try and find the perfect spot for this brand new secret base.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so I was flying around a little bit and I thought, where better place to keep eyes and tabs on Ian other than where his old base was? This used to be Ian's old infinity gauntlet and it got absolutely destroyed, and now there's just a crater down to the void. So I was thinking, what if we literally just made like a hole in the wall here? We had like a secret base that we could fly into, but I think this would be perfect because we could just fly in whenever we wanted to without anyone really knowing, and we could also keep tabs on Ian literally just from looking out our window. Like we could have windows all around this, or cameras all around this, just keeping tabs on him. I think this would be pretty perfect. So hey, let me hollow this out, make this look a little bit more natural, and I'll cut back once we have a little bit more space to work with here. Okay, so I've gone ahead and dug this thing out here. We have like a corridor going down here into like the main room where we'll have all of the cool tech and everything down here. And we also have this corridor for, you know, some security measures that we'll put in place in just a second. But right now, it's looking a little bit obvious that we have a secret base right here. So we've got to go ahead and take care of that. And the way we're going to take care of that, with the projector that allows us to project fake blocks into the world. So we just need some iron, a reinforced iron block, which we need a block reinforcer. Oh, okay, so I just throw it in there and it uses it. And now we have a reinforced iron block. Okay, perfect. Now, does this all have EMC value? It doesn't, so I can't duplicate it from here, but we can duplicate the universal block reinforcer, which makes everything else pretty easy to duplicate. Okay, so now that we have all this, can we go ahead and make ourselves a projector? We can make ourselves a projector. Perfect. So now if I take this projector back over into the overworld, we can actually use this to project ourselves some fake blocks. So when we place this down, we need to make sure it's facing the right way. There we go. Okay, so it's facing the way we want it to face, and we need to go ahead and get ourselves some smooth stone in a second here. Actually, here, let me grab the smooth granite right now.
12 seconds later.
And then we go ahead and place this thing in here. We should be able to go ahead and summon in a fake piece of granite right here, as we can see. So now we can see we have like almost a doorway type thing right here. Right now it is kind of shadowed, which I'm trying to fix right now. But the idea is here, it's going to create I guess a walkway that we can just go through without even anyone knowing it's right there. Okay, so I've done a little bit more work here, and instead of going with our original spot right here, I actually just patched this all out. I don't want to break this because then I need to smelt some more red granite. And I've just covered this up because the lighting with the projection wasn't working too well. So I went ahead and moved it over somewhere on the screen right now. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's somewhere behind me right here. Wait, hold on. I missed the entrance. Right here. There we go. Okay, so we now have the room over here, and we have the cool little projection right here. I think it works pretty well. We're using marble instead of the red granite, just because it kind of makes it look a little bit better and a little bit smoother here. But now it's time to go ahead and decide what we're going to reinforce this base with. As you guys can see, there's a lot of different reinforced materials that we can go ahead and do. And the main way we already make these is just by using the block reinforcer that we had before and just putting it in there, and it just reinforces anything, making it almost indestructible, just like bedrock. So I think that's what I'm going to do now, is just reinforce a bunch of materials, decorate decorate this thing up just so it looks pretty good. And then after that, we can get into the actual security system that protects this base. Because right now, it's kind of hard to see. But if anyone does somehow fly through this by accident, we need to set up a security system that stops them in their tracks. And just like that, we've gone ahead and redecorated this place with some nice concrete floors that are all reinforced, along with some reinforced stone bricks for the walls, so nothing is getting through this. Literally, you guys can see I'm using a world breaker pickaxe, and it's not even breaking through this stuff. It's not even breaking through this stuff. That is how strong it is. You need to use actual tools from Security Craft to be able to get through this stuff, and you can only do that when being the owner. So this is all pretty foolproof so far. But now we need to go ahead and actually add the security system. So a couple of the things that I was thinking for the security system is, first of all, we need some laser blocks to let us know if there are any intruders, for sure. We definitely need some laser blocks. Maybe even a keypad that opens the door. Actually, you know what? No, instead of a keypad, let's get a retinal scanner. And then also, I want to go ahead and grab a username logger. So if anyone does try to break in, we can grab people's usernames who have tried to enter, and then obviously we need some alarms to let us know if anyone's trying to enter who isn't meant to be in here. So for all of these, we're going to need some reinforced blocks, that's for sure, and some other things. So here, let's head back to our pocket dimension and get all of that sorted. Okay, so for these, I probably would say we need like maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 laser blocks should do the trick. And then obviously I want a retinal scanner as well, so let's go ahead and get one of those. So now I should be able to go ahead and make this alarm just like that. Perfect. And now let's grab ourselves some redstone so that we can set all of this stuff up. Okay, this should be perfect and ready to go. So here, what I want to go ahead and do here is set up the laser blocks just like this, I think right on the entrance. Do I want to set them up right on the entrance here, or do I want to move it back a little bit? I think what I'm going to do actually is hide this away here so nobody can mess with the projections anymore. Let's go ahead and have the laser blocks go right here. Okay, this should be pretty good. And then right here, we have our laser beams. Check this out. So now whenever someone goes through these, they actually give off a redstone signal. So I can set a redstone signal to go up to an alarm that will set off, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so the only way that these blocks can actually be broken is with a universal block remover, but only when it's used by the person who places the blocks to begin with. So only I can break these blocks. But anyway, that's how that's working. But the way this username logger works is whenever it's powered by redstone, which if I go ahead and actually here, if I go ahead and place down the username logger and then go below it and power it with redstone, like it says like that, now whenever a player walks nearby this or is within 3 blocks of this, which is basically anywhere if they're trying to come through here, I will be able to right click on this and see everyone who's tried to enter this base. Now the next thing I want to go ahead and set up is if I go ahead and place down a piece of redstone coming out of this and an alarm right here. There we go. We have the alarm system set up. Now, the next thing I want to do is, I also went ahead and made this security craft manual, which is pretty easy to make, but it basically tells me everything about everything, which is very, very useful. But the next thing I'm going to go ahead and make with the retinal scanner is the reinforced door, because it says the scanner door acts like a retinal scanner combined with a reinforced door, where the owner looks at the top of it to open it. So basically, only I can open a retinal scan door, and I'm guessing that we can make this pretty easily. It's just iron with iron. So it's just lots and lots of iron. Okay, go ahead and make an iron door, surround the iron door with iron. Now we have a reinforced door. Now if I go ahead and put the retinal scanner that we made with that, we made a scanner door. Perfect. Okay, so this will be the final line of, I guess, defense right here. We'll have a reinforced wall, and then we'll have a scanner door right here. There we go. And then whenever I look at it, it says, "Hello, Henry," and opens up. This is all security right now. We don't have any defensive measures right yet. But that's because we're waiting on them. We don't need them just yet, because next up, I want to go ahead and set up some security monitoring systems, and that can be made with the security cameras, frames, and camera monitors, because I can put camera monitors inside frames connected to security cameras to view them all from inside this secret base. It's gonna be awesome. So hey, let's go ahead and craft those up. They're not too difficult to craft. It's just a lot of iron and a lot of redstone, it looks like.
12 seconds later.
Okay, and just like that, we should be able to go ahead and set this thing up. I want to make some kind of, like, I guess, table here to begin with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I can go ahead and start setting up these security cameras and setting up camera mounts with them. Now, I think what I want to do is, first of all, we need to go ahead and have like a camera right here. I think this would be like a perfect placement for a camera. So now if I go back down here and click the camera monitor into this, no, okay, it looks like it's not currently available because there's a mod that isn't been updated to the newest version, but we can still, oh my goodness, okay, I guess we cannot. I don't know what just happened. Usually we can click on these and view them, but oh my goodness, goodness, it looks like it's not breaking. Okay, well, you know what? But I guess cameras just aren't going to be the way. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to figure out a new way to go ahead and keep eyes on people. That's so annoying. I really wish that would work because that would have been so cool to view all of the cameras on there. So I guess we'll have to use these frames for something else. But in the meantime, let's just go ahead and freak people out with some cameras set up around the map. It should freak them out, I think, right? We'll set one up like right here, and then maybe in a future version, if the mod gets updated, then we can go ahead and actually activate these things. Let's keep tabs on Jerome as well, just in case. There we go. Ooh, a camera right here would actually be really useful. There we go. And then, you know, we can have cameras at our old base as well, just so we're looking suspicious as well. So if these do end up working, then we can go ahead and view all of these areas, which would be super cool. But we gotta go ahead and see if that works to begin with first. Okay, well, here, let me figure out a new way to keep tabs on everybody on the server through this security craft mode, because that's gonna be something. Okay, so I figured out a new way to keep tabs on everyone. Basically, if we go ahead and make a bunch of radars, we can go ahead and name tag these to different locations, place them down hidden in those locations, and then whenever anyone's nearby those who aren't us, we will get a chat message pop up in our chat so we know where everybody is at all times. It's gonna be great. So if we go like this and then make some torches real quick, I think it was just redstone and yeah, it was just redstone and iron around this, just like that, and we have ourselves a portable radar. And now I can put that in here and grab a bunch of portable radars. Then do we have name tags already in here? Oh, we do. Okay, perfect. And now let's go ahead and make ourselves an anvil, and now we can name these name tags different locations, and we'll get notified whenever people are in those locations. So here, let's start off with Ian's base. We need to hide this somewhere in Ian's base where he will never ever guess it will be. Right there on that block. And now I just need to name tag this Sunday Base. And now if I name tag the radar Sunday Base, this block has been renamed to Sunday Base. Perfect. Okay, so this will let me know whenever anyone is nearby Ian's base, and it will let me know with a chat message. Okay, let's go ahead and set one up like right behind Biffle's base right here. And then we name this Biffle Base. There we go. Okay, and then we need to go ahead and set one up on Jerome's base as well. We could probably hide it right under this block right here. Just rename that one. And then last but not least, I want to say my base, and then also secret base, because we also need to know if anyone is nearby the secret base just in general, because if not, then we might have some problems. So here we go. So now we have all of these radars set up, meaning if any players are in there, I will get a little message in the chat saying somebody being nearby the area. So if Ian's at his base, I'll know. If Biffle is at my base, I'll know. If anyone's at anyone's bases, I will know. I have control over the server, and now I even have a panic room where I can go ahead and hide. Now, so far, these blocks can't be broken, which is pretty insane. I want to go a step further. I want to have some chests in here that only I can access, and there are things called password protected chests that will do just that. But not only that, there's also this thing called a briefcase, which I want to make and test out, which is a password protected chest, but like to the extreme. So I want to see what that's all about. So hey, let's go ahead and make some of those and see exactly how much stuff we can keep safe in here. Okay, so to make this password protected chest, we need to place down a chest and then right click it with a key panel. So it's just a bunch of buttons on iron. Okay, that should not be too hard to make at all. I should be able to go ahead and just place down these chests, right? So let's go ahead and like place one down right here. And then if I place a key panel on top of it, there we go. We have a password protected chest. So we can have 3 of these right here, just like that. I can set up a code on each one of them. Okay. So let's have this one be 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can open it. Awesome. Okay, this one we'll have as 5555. And then we'll have this one be 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Nobody will guess these, right? Nobody will be able to guess these at all. Okay, so now we have a way to store goods. Now, what is this briefcase thing? It's iron and sticks, so it's just a little bit more stuff that we already had. Oh, okay, so it's like a portable chest. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. It's like a portable password protected chest that I can throw out to people and they still won't be able to open. So even if Ian kills me, he won't be able to get into this. Okay, we need to make this code very, very hard to crack. Maybe let's go 2, 4, 6, 8. There we go. 2, 4. Oh, and it goes like this. There we go. And then we can open it up. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I like this. And we can keep all of our most important goods in here, meaning Ian, even if he kills us, won't have access to them. This is awesome. Well, at least now we have a place where we can keep things safe. We have a way to keep tabs on everyone. And we also have a panic room that we can stay in if anyone tries to like break in. And we can also upgrade to this in the future, which I'm definitely planning on doing. But I think this is definitely a good start to making our secret base to take control of the server. If you have any suggestions on what I should add to my secret base, let me know in the comment down below. Let me know what I should be keeping in there, what my most important items are, and if you guys have any suggestions on what else I should do with the security craft mode, because there's a lot more that we could go ahead and do and add to our base. I'm just touching the surface right now. There's even turrets we can make in this thing. So if you guys did enjoy this video, do me a favor, hit that like button down below, subscribe if you guys are new, and without further ado, I'll see you guys all again next time. Peace.